I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and this another grocery haul. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a bit full of full of cold still. If you've seen my Instagram stories, you will know that we've been like a germy house, but I'm on the mend. We're all on the mend, I'm glad to say. Just please excuse the voice. Anyway, if you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I do loads of shopping hauls as well as clean with me's and shop with me's and vlogs, as well as parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice. So do not forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell too, so you don't miss out on any of it. Now we're going to dive into this rather large grocery haul. I have Tesco, like an annual subscription. I never actually physically go to the supermarket because, as the name of the channel suggests, I have 4 children. I just find it much easier to get deliveries. I haven't decided what I'm going to do when it comes time to renew my subscription. I actually chose Tesco's at the time because they were offering 1-hour delivery slots and I found the app easy to use. But please do let me know in the comments, do you have your groceries delivered and where do you get them delivered from? Do you find it good? Do you find them helpful? Because when it comes time for me to switch, I will be shopping around to see what the best option is. So I'd be really grateful for your help with that. So now let's, without further ado, dive into the haul. Starting over here with the chilled and fresh stuff, we have got some raspberries. Now the date today is the 7th, so these are reasonably short date. These need to be eaten by tomorrow. My children love these. I kind of just rinse them off, put them in the bowl on the table, and they are devoured within seconds. Also some strawberries, which also have to be eaten by tomorrow. So we'll have to do one set today, tonight after tea, and the other one tomorrow. I always chop up the strawberries, so they're just really easy for children to eat. Don't have to fuss with the stalks. I chop the tops off, chop them in half, and then they're really easy to eat as like a nice little treat after dinner. The other fruit I've got, before we move on from fruit, I've got Pink Lady apples. Now I love these apples. It is annoying how much packaging that the supermarkets kind of add. This isn't really necessary, is it? But we do love the Pink Lady apples because they are kind of the sweetest apples and they're really delicious. They tend to be more expensive than the others, but my children really love them and are not fussed on other apples, so I know if I buy these, they'll actually eat them. Other fruit, we have got my trusty easy peelers. Now I only let Zara, my 2-year-old, eat these in the high chair with a bib on because, if you know, if you're a mum, trying to get orange out of your children's clothes is almost impossible. So these are a bib on kind of treat. But I also like these as well, and they're really easy to eat. I'm too lazy to sort of peel, like work hard peeling an orange. So I do like the easy peelers because I'm more likely to eat them because they're less hard work. And then I have got about 1 trillion bananas. I say 1 trillion, it's probably about 12, which won't last long at all with my children. My children love bananas, can't personally stand them, but my children love them. And I've got a lemon, which actually I'm going to use to clean the microwave. If you saw my recent collaboration video I did with Vicky from the Mummy Bubble, one of her tips in her videos was to clean the microwave using half a lemon in boiling water. So I'm going to try that out with the lemon. Excuse me, coughing. Okay, on to more fresh stuff. We've got the carrot battens. Again, I put these out as a snack for my children. Generally, while their tea is being cooked, I sit them at the table while I'm dishing up dinner. They can snack on some carrot battens, keeps them quiet and happy while they're waiting for their dinner. And then I've got some leafy floret crispy salads. I'm really the only one in the house that likes this, but I like to have some on the side of my plate of whatever I am eating. Then we've got some Welsh baking potatoes. I have already got some of these in the fridge, so I just got an extra 3 of those, which I will do as baked potatoes. I start them off in the microwave, sort of stick some holes in them, stick them in the microwave to kind of start them off and then finish them off in the oven. Then I've got some onions, which will be used for the fajitas that I'm doing. As you know, my family love fajitas, or wraps as my children call it, so I tend to make that at least once a week. And that will be the onions. And the peppers, there's some chicken here we will get to as well, which will go into the fajitas. And then some salad tomatoes, again, mostly for me. Some of the others do eat them, but mostly for me, I like to chop those up and put them on the side of my plate with some salad leaves. On to kind of dairy. I think we're on to dairy now. We have got 4 pints of milk, the blue top, because I just have been led to believe that it's better for children to have full fat milk, so that is the one that we have for the whole family. I don't personally drink milk at all, and my children don't really drink it, but they have it on cereal and things like that, and my husband drinks a lot of milk. Then we have got cheese. I've got the ready sliced version just because it's super, super quick and easy. We tend to have this as kind of a lunchtime thing. The children really generally have like a cold, like a ploughman's lunch, and then a hot tea, or vice versa, depending if they're home or not. So cheese kind of to be a bit of a sort of staple in with that, and they can grab these themselves or put them on the table. Also, they quite like cheese on toast, so that's just a really, really easy way to do it, because I am rubbish at slicing cheese. I don't know about you, but it's just a skill I've never managed as an adult. I always end up like thick, wedgy, awful bits. Then we've got 2 lots of 2, because they are 2 for £3, bags of mature cheddar. And this goes on lots of things. As my children don't drink much milk, I do encourage them to have more cheese and yogurts. So grated cheese tends to go on top of pastas and things like that, just to increase their dairy intake. Then we have got a million, again, it seems like a million. Oh my goodness, excuse me, coughing. Red cherry Muller corners. These are for my husband. He takes them to work. They were 12 for a price. I'll pop it on the screen because I can't remember what price they were, but I needed to buy 12 to get them for a certain price. Now, I can't think of anything worse. I can't stand red cherry stuff because I had diorolite as a child when I had gastroenteritis once, so I cannot eat anything cherry flavoured. It totally freaks me out. But he loves them, so they're for him. Also, I don't even like yogurt, so let me know in the comments, are you a yogurt eater? Or am I alone in thinking that that's kind of gross? And then the children like Peppa Pig yogurts. They eat those 2 at a time, so that will kind of be one dessert for them. I think that's it for the dairy. Now we're moving on to kind of meaty sort of things. So we've got pate, which I quite enjoy on toast, either breakfast on the weekends or lunch in the week. And then we've got some ham, wafer thin cooked ham, which the children enjoy with their cheese for lunches. And then some pork cocktail sausages, which Bella always says she loves cocktails. She's like, I need a cocktail. Like, darling, don't we all? But yeah, the children have those for kind of part of their ploughmansy lunch. Then we have got some chicken breasts. So these will do for part 4 to go with the fajitas. And the other couple I will do with kind of like a roast dinner. So when I do kind of a Sunday dinner, even if it's not a Sunday, I tend to do a few chicken breasts and put in some sausages, which I haven't bought today, but I do already have in the freezer, to go with the rest of the kind of Sunday dinner kind of meal. And then I have got some mince to do a bolognese. That'll probably be enough to do 1 and a bit meals. That'll probably be enough to feed the children, then put some aside if there's any left in the freezer for another meal, for when we need a quick meal one evening. On to frozen. Not a great deal of frozen stuff this week. We have got 3 pizzas. I believe they were 3 for £5. I don't normally order that one, actually. I normally order the pepperoni one, so not sure if I misordered or they sent the wrong one. Not sure, but I didn't mean to get that one. But I did mean to get this one. It's Zara's favourite. This one, the little one's favourite, as in William and Bella, and normally I get pepperoni for my eldest, but I guess he'll have to eat that. Not sure whose mistake that was. Then I've got some garden peas. This is the kind with the reseal zip, which is really good. Saves me having to use those bag things. I do use these if they don't come with a reseal zippy thing, but it is nice not to have to bother. Then I've got some Yorkshire puddings because we were short on those. And we've also got our first Christmas item. We've got Christmas potato shapes, which if we don't use them all, I will close with one of these thingies. So yeah, those are really good for really quick and easy tea if we're in a massive rush. So bugging some of those in the oven while I've got to run around doing other things for a quick, lazy, easy mummy tea, because we all need those sometimes. And over here we have got lots of boxes of tissues. As I said, we have been an illness household. We've got 4 boxes of tissues. We have got tissues in our house all the time. As I mentioned on my last video, whether we've got like illness in the house at all or not, we tend to be like a runny nose family. So we've always got tissues in the house, and apparently, according to the comments on my last video, this is not the case for everybody. Some people live without tissues, which just blows my mind. But there we go, perhaps we are kind of genetic freaks with the constant runny noses. Then we have got some orange juice. I did forget to mention actually, just realised I forgot to mention that this is part of the fresh stuff. Left this out of my fresh section. This is fresh juice, smooth, no bits. My children won't drink juice with bits. Let me know, are you a juice with bits household or a smooth household? But yeah, this is the not from concentrate kind of main juice, and then this is the backup juice for when we've run out of this juice, because this can be kept in the cupboards. And we've also got apple juice over here. So we've got the big apple juices as well. Some of the children like apple juice, some prefer orange juice. So is this or this. Back on track to where we were now. We've got a Domestos pink because I've opened a new one of these. So that's going into the cupboard as my backup one. Bought Lenore Unstoppables because they were on half price. Now I've never had this purple kind before. I always buy the green top one, which I like the smell of. So let's have a smell of this. Oh, that actually smells quite nice. So I'll report back as to whether I like it as much once I've used the laundry. Let me know actually, if you tried this kind, and if you use Unstoppables to scent your laundry, which colour, flavour, scent thing do you prefer? Then we have got some antibacterial hand wash. I tend to always buy the Carex ones, but I only buy the ones that are on offer. I always find that when I look on Tesco online, at least one of the scents is on offer. Now, these 4 were on offer today. We go through a lot of hand wash with 6 people in the house, especially now Zara's potty training and is running back and forth the toilet every 2 minutes. So there's a lot more hand washing going on. So we've got Unicorn Magic scent. We've got Strawberry Laces. We've got Love Hearts. And then we've got kind of like Original Complete Moisture. And then I just keep those in stock and replenish my stock of those, and then every time we open a new one, then I restock the cupboard. Then we have got these. Now I'm really excited about these. Perhaps this is a bit sad. I normally buy colour catchers, and I've been looking for a reusable alternative. Now, according to these, they are suitable for 30 washes. A lot of you recommended these in the previous video when I was looking for a reusable alternative. Now, I have been looking for a little while for these in the Tesco online, and they were constantly out of stock, Tesco online. So I bought 2 because I like to have one open and one in the cupboard. And also because I was worried that next time I tried to buy them, they wouldn't have any. So I will give those a go and report back. But let me know if you've tried these and what you think. Then I've got my old trusty Cheap and Cheerful Day Cream 24-hour moisture. I've got really dry skin. This works really nicely for me. I cannot possibly even get out of the shower without moisturising my face immediately because it feels like my skin is peeling off. Then I've got some Milk Teeth toothpaste that the little girlies use. Really, Bella should be using more advanced toothpaste now, but she doesn't like the flavour, so she will still use this. So until further notice, so if anyone can recommend a toothpaste for a 4-year-old that tastes sort of mild like this, I'll give that a go buying that, because we need to get her off this and order something more advanced, because that says that it's up to 2 years. And then we have got some bin bags with tie handle. Hopefully they're strong enough for everyday needs. I do find cheap bin bags just don't do it for me. They kind of rip and they're awful and you end up using 2. So hopefully they will be strong enough. I can't remember, I've bought a few different types before. I couldn't remember which ones I bought that were good enough. I'm hoping they're the right ones. Let me know, are they going to do the trick? Then on to kind of cereal, excuse me, on to cereal. We've got the Weetabix, which my teenager eats, so I used the last cupboard stock of those, so we needed some more of those. And then we've got orange squash, which, as you know, we keep in a jug in the fridge. I will link the jug below, because we just keep that in the fridge constantly, and we just bung that on the table at meal times, and then that is a really easy way to kind of hydrate the family. It's like a sugar-free option, and it's just nice because it's cold. It's nice. I only like cold squash. And then on to kind of baked stuff. So we've got these tortilla wraps. See what the date's like on these. The 20th. That's not too bad. We will use at least a pack of those when we have fajitas, if not a pack and a half. And Zara's currently really enjoying a wrap for her lunch. So I've actually got 3 packs of those, because when the others are home on the weekend, they'll actually go through those lunchtime as well. We've got soft white bread, which we mostly only use for toast, if I'm honest, as opposed to anything else. So that'll be toast on the weekend. And then we've got these white battens, which are really nice actually, and they are 3 for £1, so I bought 3. Then we've got hot dog rolls, because I have got hot dog sausages in the cupboard. So these were 2 for a price. I think 2 for £1, I shall confirm that. 2 for £1, and then I will do hot dogs as kind of an easy lunch on the weekend perhaps. We've got 2 more bake at home baguettes. Now the date on these is normally amazing. 11th to 12th, so there we go, they're good till December. So I do always like to have those in stock in case we sort of run out of bread, and we've got like those as a go-to for lunch or adding alongside our evening meal or whatever it might be. And then as a little treat, the children have got some Scotch pancakes, which they sometimes like with syrup for breakfast on the weekends, and crumpets for my husband because he really likes those. Okay, round to the other side of the breakfast bar now. We've got these when we are out and about on the weekends with all the children, if we go on day trips and things, which we are heading off this weekend to Folly Farm to see Father Christmas, so that's quite exciting. So I tend to chuck some of those. We've got like a picnic basket that attaches onto the pram. So I'll put some of those, we've got some apple, some orange, into the picnic basket to take with us. And it just saves a few pennies on drinks while we're out and about. To go with our fajitas that we talked about, this is the seasoning I use, but we'd never use a whole pack of it. It's literally just a sprinkling, and then I put one of those clips on it and save it for the following time, because otherwise if we use a whole pack, it is too strong for the children. It says it serves 3 to 4. We probably get 3 meals for 6 of us out of just that one packet. And then refried beans, which also make a really nice addition to fajitas. Just a little dollop of those in with your wrap. Makes it super duper yummy. And then we've got the big pasta. I've said before, I got into the habit of buying this big pasta when the little ones were baby-led weaning, because they are easy to pick up, nice easy shapes, but they still find them nice and easy to use with their forks and stuff, so I still buy that. That's the preferred shape. We've got some dolmio just for making a super easy bolognese. I bought 2 of those, I believe, because they were on offer when I bought 2. I will check that and like write that down below. And then we have got some of these waters to try, which are the Aqua Capritica, is that how you say that? Waters. They're supposed to be kind of like kiddie friendly water tops. Again, I thought I would chuck those in the picnic basket for when we go out for the day. Now onto my don't judge me section. I've got 2 bottles of wine. I intended to order Sancerre because that's my husband's favourite, but we've not had one delivered and they've not charged me for it, so I don't know what's gone on there, but that's what I wanted. Never mind, those are perfectly nice. I'll drink those at some point. I occasionally have a glass of wine of an evening and then reseal them, but my husband is not fussed on anything that isn't Sancerre because he's a fussy pants. Then we've got mini cheddars. Now I normally buy these by the bags, but they were sold out of all the bags, and apparently they were sort of cheaper per 100 grams like this anyway. So I put a little dish of these out on the table when the children have their kind of ploughman's lunch, so I can just put those, dish of those out and then put the lid back on. I've got jelly babies because when I do bribe my children with sweets, I put the jelly babies in a jar like this. I'll link these below. And they just get 1. They get 1 jelly baby if they've done something reward worthy or bribe worthy. I try and avoid bribing them with sweets, but every now and again it happens. Like for example, Zara's been a nightmare going to bed, so on the rare occasion she's been a good girl going to bed, she has had 1 jelly baby the following day. That's what those are for. Then we've got Ritz, which my husband eats these. He just stuffs them, just eats loads of them. He loves them. He's pretty much the only one that eats them, but he loves them. And then we've got mini rolls. Now again, my husband, who is a fussy pants, only likes them with jam in them. He doesn't like the plain kind. He says they're not real mini rolls. So let me know in the comments, which kind of mini rolls do you like? Does it matter? Or is he right? Are jam the only kind to have? The children like those too, but they are my husband's favourite. And then we've got my ripples. Love my ripples. And I think they were on offer. Which is why I bought so many. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Then we've got popcorn. Let me know in the comments, which is your favourite popcorn? I like a bit of sweet and salty myself, and that's kind of a nice treat to have a little bowl of that and then to clip on the top of an evening. Then we've got lightly salted tortilla chips to go with the fajitas. And then Tesco have also sent me this Take It Easy, Time to Relax kit of some description. So we've got some kind of leaflets, I think they're coupon-y things, as well as some calming tea samples and a nice unicorn scented body wash. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. If you would like to watch my latest video, it's just across here. And for more grocery hauls, they're just down here. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.